Good evening, my darlings. Let's talk about thyroid again and to share my story with you. But you probably all know somebody who has hypothyroidism or hyperthyroidism or Hashimoto's, Graves, or goiter, or some kind of issues with the thyroid. It's crazy how these things and autoimmune diseases spread it in this modern society. So I personally suffered from extreme hypothyroidism after artificial hormonal treatment, of course, for fertility, and had major weight gain, I think 12 kilos in 2 months, which is insane. I hated how I look like. I mean, seriously, such shock. And I haven't changed my diet at all. Chronic fatigue. I lost all of my hair. This is my fruit hair, by the way. Was cold all the time, and also had a very low body temperature all the time. And of course, something that I can't even talk about because it was such a horrible depression. I woke up every day so depressed. I was just thinking about how I'm gonna end this. And luckily I had a dog that needed a walk, and she was always in the morning, like, telling me, wagging her tail and smiling and like telling me, okay, let's go for the walk. So that was saving my life. So let's go to the whole thing, like how I healed myself. I'm not gonna go into super details, but give you like a basic stuff, what I did. So it lasted about 2 years. Of course, because natural healing, it needs time. Like I was messing up like, my body for 40 years in some way. Or for me, it was more like a genetic problem with endocrine system. And the simple formula was just basically high fruit, plant-based diet. 2 days a week, I did a juice fast or monofruit eating, which is basically just eating one kind of fruit all day long. Fun. And then I ate really raw without oils or nuts or seeds. So, and then I had maybe like a cheat meal, with my husband when we went out once per month. Okay, it's just one dinner, not more. So yeah, it takes a lot of discipline, you gotta want to heal, right? Then I was hiking or walking 1 to 2 hours with the dogs per day, every day. Yes, every day. Snow, sun, rain, whatever happened, yeah, I did it. And then second year, I got a lot of sun. Every day I would get the sun. Why? Because we moved from Düsseldorf to Barcelona, and I could, which is amazing. And I think that sun element, and I'm stressing that with all my clients all the time, beside walking and diet, really played a role in healing my endocrine system, big time. So then I had some herbs from Dr. Moore's, not a lot, just, something to kind of speed up the whole process. And something that I was used to take, like all these raw, vegan, amazing supplements, and I cut all that out. So I didn't take any supplements, nothing. I stopped taking all of that stuff. Sorry, I have like a little computer here on. So basically I was focusing on healing my endocrine, digestive, lymphatic system, which is basically fixing my pituitary gland, removing this mucus plaque out of my gut, restoring my gut flora, and of course mucus plaque from the colon, right? All that old, stuff, that gunk that basically glues inside your gut, kidneys, unclogging them, and then liver and adrenal glands. Adrenal glands, basically, that's probably takes the longest beside endocrine system. So the power of nature is incredible. Like main thing I have to say, like, I don't know if I would be still here without this knowledge of a fruit healing diet and detox processes, right? That you can do to heal yourself. Like, you could not sell me that like probably like 20 years ago, and also even when I heard about it for the first time, I was like, wait a minute, I love fruit, and like there's something about it, right? Because we're frugivores, because it's like so natural. The fruit digests the fastest, is the most high energy, it's the most compassionate diet, which was also really in tune with my vegan lifestyle that I lived for such a long time, and also I was vegetarian, now 50 years, and also vegan 34. So this was kind of like another level. So I wanted to try, and I wanted to see. I had nothing to lose, right, and everything to gain. So yeah, basically, the most interesting thing is the 2 years of not doing this such a hardcore detox, but still eating mostly raw, like I would say 95% raw, especially in the summer and fall when I actually had access to good, more local fruits and vegetables. That led for me to get pregnant for the first time at age 48. Okay, I'm 50 now, he's 2. After 20 years of infertility. And infertility was basically after 2001, 9/11 poisoning that I had. So quite incredible, right? And this infertility was confirmed, like we tried everything. So yeah, from natural, all this stuff, and to the allopathic things. So, and this somehow worked. Yeah, incredible, right? This is basically my story, and I'm sharing you here with, if you want to try this, I recommend it highly, especially if you have nothing to lose and if you know that there's no other way for you because you tried everything already. All right, this was my story. Hopefully you enjoy it.